Alright, so I'm fooling with the windshield wipers on the 2015 Ford Expedition here again, and I'm actually replacing the rear wiper blade, which I've never done before. And when you first look at this thing, this is the factory blade that was on it, it's rather imposing. Because what you see is this plastic part of the factory shield here lines up real nice with this plastic piece here, and you can't see anything. You can't really see any hinges or any brackets. And unlike a normal front windshield wiper, you can stand them up, right, to clean them. You can pull them out to you. Well, this one, you can only come this far, right? And it can't bend the wiper out to get a good look underneath. So I was sitting here trying to wrap my head around it, and turns out it just snaps in. You know, the front ones, I've made a video before on the front ones, how they slide in sideways, but this one, all it has is there's a little narrow profile pin inside this plastic piece and a narrow slot here, or I'm sorry, vice versa. Narrow pin is in the wiper blade, narrow slot is in the vehicle mount part of the arm, and it just snaps in. And this snapped in hard. It snapped out relatively easy. This actually, I just struggled a little bit to snap it in. I almost thought I was doing something wrong, but the point being, one thing is you can't see it necessarily, so you sit there and fold around and wiggle with it. You know, don't sit here and try to yank this out further to get play. You'll break that off, I'm sure. I didn't, thankfully, but I could see it happening. But so what you do is you just pull it out to you, assuming you have the factory one, pull it out to you, and then just kind of rotate this in a little bit, enough that you can get a good press on it, and you just snap. You just push this component towards the glass, and it'll just snap right out. And then, of course, new one install is reverse of the opposite. Now, these are Bosch something, I don't know. Got them on Amazon. They come with this piece already in them. And this is the piece that you would normally use on a front windshield wiper. It has that larger profile curve right there, so it just slides in and clips on your front hook, or that kind of hook shape, or the U shape, whatever you want to call it, on a front wiper. You have to take this off. And again, here, that shows you right there. That narrow slot profile that my thumb is in, that is basically the slot profile that's in this factory arm, and the little metal pin that snaps into this slot is what snaps into the factory arm, if you can wrap your head around that. So the point of the video is two things. One is that it's stupid easy to change your wiper blades. There's no reason why anybody should ever not change their wiper blades. But two is that in this case, you did have to sort of modify the new wiper, because it came with that plastic clip already snapped on it, and maybe not all wiper blades come with that clip already on them. And it's a little harder to see what you're working with. From what I can tell, this piece of plastic here, that's a Ford factory sort of thing, that does not come off of this wiper blade. So it's going in the trash, and now my back wiper doesn't look nice. It doesn't look nearly as slick and clean as it used to. But I don't see anything I can do about that, because that is a molded piece of plastic. You're not getting that off there. The only way to make it look like new would be to go to Ford and probably pay like 50 bucks or some ridiculous amount for this wiper. I have no idea. I haven't shopped it, but I can't imagine that it's only going to be $7 like it was on Amazon. So, if you're changing out your rear wipers, little tips and tricks for that. Hopefully this helps somebody.